Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at the markets this morning. The three main markets I trade are crude, gold, and the S&P or the ES. And this morning, all three of them were very difficult to trade. Just wild swings, back and forth price action, no real trend, and just a difficult morning to trade in. You can see this is the chart of crude. The crude pit open was right here, had a little bit of a push up, but you left a bottoming tail here, and body of that bar was buying. Had a little push up here, but then the topping tail, and then a bottoming tail, and the big topping tail, then the big bearish bar down with the big bottoming tail back up, and then a bullish bar up, and then a real bearish bar down, and another big topping tail, bottoming tail. I mean, this is just really, really difficult conditions to try and trade in. Prices just making big swings back and forth, both up and down, and just lots of indecision. And it's very difficult to get into a trade and stay with it for any kind of real profit. That's just a mess. ES, same way. The ES, this was your opening bar here in the ES, and the ES had a move up and then a push down, left the big bottoming tail. Then this was a really bearish bar. It had a topping tail. The whole body of this bar was all selling. So a big push down, another push down right into the 200, and then a big bottoming tail. Ended up closing back up above the 50, pushed up, left a topping tail. Then this bar opened here, pushed back down, left the big bottoming tail, and back above the 50 again with a topping tail. Once again, open, pushed way down, left another big bottoming tail. Body ended up being all buying, closing right back at the 50. And now currently you've got a pretty bullish bar here, bottoming tail, and the body of this bar is all buying. But again, just big swings. I mean, these are big bars with big moves in each direction. It's just really difficult to trade in those types of conditions because the swings are back and forth, and they're big swings back and forth. Gold, see, gold was just the pit open and gold was right here. We had the big push down, then the bottoming tail, and then the doji, and then another bottoming tail, doji. Had a hammer here that finally triggered, and gold kind of slowly grinding its way higher towards the end of the morning. But again, just back and forth, up and down, back and forth, up and down. No trend, no follow through, no real direction. And again, just a tough market to trade this morning. So see what the afternoon holds. Maybe things will get into a trend, but some mornings are like that. And this morning was definitely a tough morning to trade.